everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of high school wrestling. The Cardinals hosting the Osseo Orioles. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro, sidelines, and this is the first of a doubleheader for the Cardinals.
Yeah, an opportunity for them to wrestle against a couple of different squads. And, the Osseo yet to win a match so far this year, so this may go a little quicker. The second match against Elk River, that should be a good one.
Started at 107, Alex Zhang on the mat against 8th grader Paul Solberg. Solberg, one of 3 8th graders in the starting lineup for the Orioles, and he is in some trouble early as Zhang got the takedown, went right to the cradle, and Solberg's night
hurt.
May end in less than a minute. Big points for Zhang at a bare minimum.
Well, Solberg, is doing a job just trying to stay off his back.
And he did survive and not get pinned, so back to his base.
Coach Johnson talked about Zhang, how he's improving every time out. He's really pushing his pace. He checks all the boxes off and thinks that he's got an opportunity to really be a good wrestler. Called him a diamond in the rough.
Was looking for a different pinning combination, didn't find it. Tosses Solberg out of bounds, so he maintains control back to the middle. 50 seconds left in the opening period. A 5-0 lead for Alex Zhang at 107 pounds. Interesting, the Cardinals went to the Eau Claire Holiday Tournament end of December.
Right.
And they don't start at 107 pounds in Wisconsin. They still have a random draw. So it was interesting to see how the lineup fared. And Alex Zhang had a nice tournament, not necessarily because of that, but his points coming at some timely spots because of the lineup starting in varied places.
Well, Coach Johnson he talks about how hard he works in the weight room and how hard he works at practice and just on his runs and just doing a nice job this season, and really been impressed with him.
Well, Zhang essentially let Solberg go for the 1 point. He did get the takedown just before the buzzer, so he will get to the break with a 7-1 lead.
Osseo's going to choose down here.
Zhang, an impressive first period, but didn't really find a pinning combination from the top. This time he does. He goes right back to a kind of reverse cradle. Now he's working him back over, and again Solberg in some trouble early here in the second, and he's got him wrapped up tight.
Yeah, he's just trying to use his leverage to see if he can turn him.
Solberg doing a nice job there for a while, holding on to Zhang's leg to prevent being rolled over. But Zhang in so tight, hard to give him room for those shoulders to get to the mat. He's again going to score 3 near fall points here.
And now he's got him in a good spot.
And there it is. At 2:45, the pin for Alex Zhang.
Now, nice way to start this one off against Osseo with with Zhang getting the pin. Cardinals with the early 6-0 lead. The Cardinals are coming off a big win over Andover, and it was to an Andover team that has beaten them the last couple of years, so it was a really nice victory for them.
Simon Salinas will face Coon Rapids' Adrian Chang at 114 pounds. Coon Rapids with a 6-point lead off of an opening pin for Alex Zhang. Chang in deep, got the single leg, and will complete the takedown right on the edge, and then Salinas able to break away. Again, gets in, gets that leg up, gets a trip, gets the takedown, and we'll let him go. He's looking for a Nelson there, and
I have a cramp.
Get a cramp.
Yeah, I think it's a cramp. Yeah, it looked like a cramp. Coach Johnson bringing out the pickle juice.
I bet it's not on the sidelines.
It's right there. It's in the Gatorade thing. We talked about it before the match. We've switched to pure unadulterated pickle juice for cramps. You want me to be the spokesman, but I'm not sure I can.
The fact that there is an actual product called pickle juice.
Oh, yeah.
They should sign Shapiro as their representative to be certain.
There's places in New York where you can get it through an IV.
4-2 lead for Adrian Chang starting again here almost midway through the first period. Chang's been the aggressor. He's gotten a couple of takedowns.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, that 4-2 lead.
Holds off the effort from Salinas to try and get around behind. And Salinas again able to retract that right leg and keep it away from Chang. He'll go after the left ankle this time. And now kind of stuck underneath and just bears down and drives through it for the takedown. Yeah, Salinas back to his belly.
Yeah, it gives that lead up to 6-2 now for the Cardinals.
20 seconds left in the opening period. He'll let him go again. Here, Coach Tronson calling out, short time, get one more takedown before that buzzer. And he does get it right on the edge with just over a second remaining. 4 takedowns in the period for Adrian Chang, an 8-3 lead as we go to the second period.
Well, it's nice when you can give your coach something that he asks for, and he did there before the period ended. Cardinals will start from the down.
It's the first chance for Salinas to have the dominant position, given an opportunity to see if he can work Chang into some type of pinning combination. Chang to his feet, not able to spin free. Now Chang able to break free.
Yeah, Chang
and
aggressive.
Right back on the attack. Gets the takedown. Throws a half Nelson in there, but can't get him turned.
Did a nice job of breaking down his arm, but now he's going to get the escape point.
Well, he's shown a mastery from the feet against this opponent.
Yep.
Able to build a big lead, trading 2-for-1s in the first. Leading 11-4, more than midway through the second. Solid single leg. Salinas immediately spins to his belly, and Chang will go back to work up top.
Yeah, Chang's done a really nice job of controlling this match so far. Big lead at 13-4. Time to get on his toes and drive.
Left himself vulnerable in a reversal for Salinas. 15 seconds left in the second period. So 13-6 in favor of Chang as we go to the second period. Salinas will choose the down position for the third. Chang has done a nice job staying in control of Salinas. He hasn't spent a ton of time working up there. He'd rather let him go and try and get him straight to his back. He just hasn't found much room to get Salinas turned.
No, I mean, he's been aggressive as far as the takedowns go.
Oh, yeah. Takedowns are – but once he's down, Salinas able to get back to his stomach every time and just no pinning combinations that have been effective for Chang on top. And now he got stuck on the shot, and Salinas turned it into a takedown, and he's back into this match at 13-9.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that he's doing a nice job of cutting into that lead by Chang.
A good reversal and put Salinas right to his back, and he's in trouble. Chang getting him chest to chest. Still plenty of time on the clock. Salinas kicking for
he's right
the
there.
edge. He was able to get back to his base.
Well, those points that Salinas made up, Chang did a really good job of getting back into this lead, up 18-9.
15 seconds remain in position for a major decision, but Chang was wanting more, especially after the first period. 1 point escape, still an 8-point lead. And the buzzer will sound. It will be an 18-10 major decision.
Chang had to work for that one, but he did a nice job. Again, those takedowns.
Well, and all bonus points
match
are good. But again, with how well he controlled the first period, I think he was hoping for more than one bonus point.
At 121 pounds for Osseo, Taylor Zion, and for Coon Rapids, Tyler Ribeiro.
Tele Zion will wrestle for Osseo at 121.
Yeah, originally they had it open.
And Tyler Ribeiro on the mat for the Cardinals.
Coach Johnson's looking for Ribeiro to elevate his game. He was injured last year, had some elbow issues, and had to have surgery on it. And then I guess this year they needed to do a little cleanup on it, so he missed a little bit of time, but now back into it.
Good, strong double leg takedown for Ribeiro. Now trying to get Zion turned. She did a nice job of getting back onto her stomach quickly.
Yep, absolutely.
Similar to what we talked about with Salinas against Chang. But now in some trouble as Ribeiro was able to get her turned. Big bridge for Zion. Right in the middle of the mat, though, midway through this first period.
Yeah, she's in a little bit of trouble.
There it
There's the
is. At 108. So bonus points in each of the first three matches for the Cardinals, a 16-0 lead as we head to 127 pounds. We have two ranked wrestlers for Coon Rapids, and this would be one of them.
Yep.
And this is where they will. Oh, I didn't see. Who did they present? That wasn't Bridenstine, was it?
No.
Because they were open at 120.
I think it was Hoverston.
At 133 pounds for Osseo, we have Chris Madden, and for Coon Rapids, Jack Bridenstine.
Bridenstine's going to wrestle at 133. Of course, Bridenstine rated in the state. He's number 7 at 127. He moved up from 9th place in the poll from the 28th of December.
And he got Madden in a world of hurt early. That only lasts 16 seconds.
Victory by fall in a time of 16
Wow.
seconds.
That's quick.
Jack Bridenstine.
Moves up a weight class, still takes care of business. Third pin already for Coon Rapids, a 28-0 lead.
At 139 pounds for Osseo, Jamie Colson, and for Coon Rapids, Gilbert Costa.
So Gilbert Kostok takes the mat at 130 pounds, taking on Jamie Colseth of Osseo. And Osseo gets the first points for the first time tonight.
Kostek moved down from 145 to wrestle at 139.
The early takedown, but Kostek back to his feet and gets the escape.
This is his debut at 139, Joe.
Another takedown right on the edge of the mat for Colseth. Trying to work Kostek back onto the mat. And now too far off. They'll reset in the middle. 1:11 to go in the first period. Early 4-1 lead for Colseth. Kostek quickly to his feet, gets another escape. But good, quick attacks again. And another takedown for Colseth, his third of this first period.
He's been very aggressive here in this match. He came out right away, the aggressor.
Colseth got back, or Kostek rather, got back to his feet. A warning for stalling. Kostek able to break free again.
So he's going to cut in that lead a little bit, 6-3.
Good upper body toss by Colseth, and then he goes after the legs, gets another takedown. Similar to the first period for Coon Rapids wrestler Adrian Chang at 114. Kostek trying to break free in these final seconds and unable to do so. And so an 8-3 lead for Colseth. Kostek will choose the down position.
Yeah, Osseo deferred to Coon Rapids. That was his choice.
Kostek did have 3 escapes in the first period.
Colseth just being the aggressor.
Trying to work leverage on that left shoulder of Kostek. Now he's going for the cradle underneath, and Kostek in some trouble.
Kostek trying to get
able to get back to his base, though, and kick free. No back points. That was fortunate because it looked like Colseth had the cradle locked up.
I thought so as well.
And then lost it as he attempted to turn Kostek over. 45 seconds to go, period 2. No points in this period, but Colseth has that 8-3 lead. Trying to get Osseo its first victory of the evening. Kostek finally able to break free.
Yeah, they're down 28-0 at this point. They need some points.
Another takedown for Jamie Colseth. Right on the edge of the mat.
Less than 12 seconds remaining in the second period.
Colseth doesn't have the same length that Kostick does, but has done a nice job, really. I mean, even though he's given up 4 escapes, of really just keeping Kostick from being able to spread him out.
Right.
Kostick will start on top for the third. He trails 10-4. Colseth quickly to his feet. And he will earn the escape.
Good.
Quick
really
and aggressive. Colseth, and
very aggressive.
He does a nice job of kind of going with what Kostick gives him. But he's had those 5 takedowns, and they've all been pretty much different types of takedowns. So there's takedown number 6 with the ankle pick.
Yeah, he's got that 13-4 lead. We're at a minute left.
And Kostick would at least like to cut that lead back to a position where they're not giving up bonus points, even though Coon Rapids has a healthy lead to sustain giving up 1 extra point. He would love to get back to it being just a decision.
Exactly.
If he can't find a way to get Colseth on his back in the next 30 seconds. A takedown is all it would take to get this back to a single decision.
Well, Colseth, getting low again. Now another.
And he's going to be the one to get the takedown. And that is how it's going to end. A 15-5 major decision for Jamie Colseth is going to get Osseo on the board.
Well, again, the Orioles needed some points. They got it there.
We have the JV match going on right next to the varsity mat. While you continue to hear cheers in between. Tristan Hargrave marches on for Coon Rapids at 145 pounds. He'll take on Davian Aiken.
Well, Tristan had been wrestling at 152, and I think now wrestling here at 145 probably his true rate for the rest of the season.
Hargrave working hard up top. Went after the left leg. Now has control of the right. Gets it up. Aiken hopping near the border. Hargrave will drag him back into the middle. Trying to get the trip. Lost his balance. Went down. Stays in control of that right leg.
Yeah.
How long can Aiken dance?
Well, we're going to find out.
1:15 to go in the period. Good head toss to finish the takedown for Tristan Hargrave.
Tristan working hard here, trying to get him turned.
Off the mat, Hargrave will stay in control. Back to center, up 2-0.
Red chooses neutral. 1 point green.
Well, so Hargrave just gave him the point.
Yep. He chose the neutral position. Felt that wrestling from his feet where he's a little stronger.
Hargrave spins around, gets the takedown. Did a nice job right away of getting ahead of Aiken down, staying on top of him, and that allows him to get around behind. Now working on that left arm. Oh, he's got him turned over, trying to keep his toes in the circle, and Aiken pushing on that leg, make sure he forced him out because he was going to be in some trouble.
Yes, he was. Just 5 seconds remaining here, the opening period.
Aiken quickly to his feet. Hargrave able to break him down and dropped him back to the mat just as the buzzer sounded. Hargrave defers. Aiken will choose the down position. I mean, it's a wise choice, right? He's already given you the 1 point for letting you up in the last period, so choose the down position. A stalling penalty point awarded to Hargrave.
So that'll make it 5-2 favor of Coon Rapids.
Hargrave's had a nice start, but he'd like to finish it.
Yeah.
Aiken going for the leg. Hargrave able to keep him at bay. Again, trying to get control of the head up top. Finds a way to his leg. We saw that work for him in the first period, drag him back into the center of the mat by one leg. And
this time he's on the outside. Couldn't do that. There's a takedown.
Takedown for Hargrave right on the edge of the mat. They can able to get away so they can get back to center. 40 seconds left in this second period. Should be a 7-2 lead.
Yeah.
They have not put those 2 points on for the last takedown.
Oh, there they go. They got them on now.
Hargrave able to break Aiken back down, working again on that left arm. Aiken able to get back to his feet, get back out of the ring, and we start again. 9.4 to go.
Yeah, and Hargrave holding that 7-2 lead.
Caution for Hargrave.
That's second caution now.
Aiken able to get to his feet quickly. Hargrave keeps the left leg, though.
He's trying to sweep, get that other leg out.
So just just a couple of points in that second period. A 7-2 lead. And Aiken will start on top. His first chance in a control position so far. And the same caution for his hand placement.
Yep.
Hargrave quickly able to break free, push his lead to 6 points.
Well, still plenty of time left in this third period. Minute 42. But Hargrave in a good spot.
Well, and as you talked about, Hargrave working his way down to this weight class. Another takedown for Hargrave, his fourth of the match.
It'll take him a little adjusting to drop that weight.
But he'd love to start his time at 145 with a pin if he could.
Yeah.
He has been in control. He's just has not gotten Aiken onto his back. He's got the cradle, but so far on the edge of the mat, and Aiken just dragging him out of the circle. .43 seconds left. A 10-2 lead now for Tristan Hargrave. Aiken really has done a nice job of not giving Hargrave much to work with from the top.
No, and he does get the escape here to make it 10-3. But he's running out of time.
I don't remember. I think 7 is still enough for a major decision. I think it's 7 and above, but
got him
outside the circle, so no takedown. Aiken not able to
almost
complete the takedown. Good aggressive move, probably the best move he had right at the end. But yeah, it's got to be 8 or more, so just a decision for Tristan Hargrave, 10-3. Takes us to 152 pounds.
At 152 pounds for Osseo, Matthew Ennin, and for Coon Rapids, Chris Slattery.
At 152 pounds, Osseo will send Matthew Ennin to the mat to face Chris Slattery for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Lattery's dropped 2 weight classes to wrestle here at 152.
Well, the Cardinals, especially in the first couple of weeks of the season, were really strong in the upper weight classes and had a ton of depth. They had like 5 guys at 172 pounds and 189 pounds, like 7 guys each. Ennin gets the early takedown on Lattery right at the edge of the mat.
Yeah, an aggressive takedown at that. Lattery getting the escape.
Lattery trying to get to the leg. Goes single to double.
Oh, he's trying to turn him.
Has yet to complete the takedown and will not as they get off the mat. He was trying to get him spun around straight to his back, but may have been better off to spin around and get the takedown.
Yep. Take
those 2 points, trailing early here to Ennin.
Yeah, you like the pin, but sometimes you're not always in the best position to get it. And those 2 points certainly would have been nice.
Ennin trying to toss. Lattery stays strong. Try to get underneath him, get to those legs again. Lattery again getting after that left leg, but off the mat.
Well, it's been low scoring to open this first period.
It's great choice. Green defers.
So Ennin defers, and Lattery will choose the down position to start the second period, trailing 2-1. Lattery to his feet, trying to get control of the hands, but Ennin able to break him back down to the mat.
And Ennin doing a nice job and can really control. Granted, not on points scored, but and now we're tied with the escape.
Well, I was going to say there seemed to be a lot of action in the first period for only a 2-1 score.
That's what I was saying.
Battling for control of the arms up top. Ennin has the edge in length.
He does.
Good quick shot to the legs for Ennin, but Lattery caught him and nearly ended up on top. Now he's trying to get away, but Ennin will finish the takedown late in this second period.
Yeah, he was trying to get off that mat, out of the circle, and couldn't do it.
Lattery able to roll through and avoid getting turned to his back. Ennin looking for a different combination up top, but time will run out. It'll be a 4-2 lead for Matthew Ennin of Osseo to start the third period here at 1:52.
Yeah, big third period here for Lattery. This trails by 2.
quick reversal for Ennin.
Yeah, it gives him, cushions his lead a little bit to 6-2.
Now trying to gain control of the left arm of Lattery underneath. Oh, he's got the right arm all the way across to the left side, or he did. Lattery able to get it back, and Brandon looking for control in other ways. Lattery, though, back to his feet and able to break free.
At one point, we'll cut the lead in half, makes it 6-3 with about a minute remaining here in period number 3.
1 minute remaining.
Lattery able to get in on the leg, trying to toss, and he got caught.
Got 2 more.
And Ennin will get the takedown. Down to 20 seconds remaining in the period.
Now they're out of the
Off
circle.
the side.
Yep.
Caution, green.
We're going to caution.
He's very particular about the setup
He is.
before the whistle.
He's making him do it his way.
Lattery able to avoid being turned over. And all of a sudden, he's got Ennin in some trouble.
Oh.
And I don't know that either of the wrestlers realized.
How much time was left?
Well, no, realized that Ennin's back was essentially pointed towards the mat.
Yeah. So I'll make the score 31-7 in favor of Coon Rapids.
Bring us to 160 pounds.
Osseo, Charles Soma, and from Coon Rapids, Hunter Skransky.
Just got to listen to make sure that they present the guys.
Yes.
So Charles Soma for Osseo will face Coon Rapids captain Carter Skransky, who is currently ranked, Howie.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Gets the takedown early.
Takedown and near fall, red.
Oh, he got 2 near fall points as well. So quick 4-point lead, just 16 seconds in.
Yeah, Carter's a really good wrestler. He's going to try and see if he can make this a quick one.
Well, Bridenstine, I don't think will be beat tonight.
That was at 16 seconds.
I don't know that he'll be beat all year.
That's pretty quick.
It's got to be somewhere in the record books, within the 10 fastest in school history. 16 seconds. I mean, you can't get much faster than that. Hardly had time to announce him. Oh, he's going to get some more back points as he gets Soma turned over. A lot of time just over midway through this first period. Forcing the left arm down, controlling the head with the legs.
Got him in trouble.
I mean, Soma, it's just a matter of how long can his will hold out. And is it long enough that he can keep that much pressure off of his shoulders for the next 30 seconds?
He's in a good spot, too. Plenty of time left. There it is.
There it is. 1:32.
1 minute and 32 seconds. Carter Skransky.
So the Cardinals, who had 3 pins in the first 5, Add another here at 160. So
172 pounds.
move to 172. Juan Zaragoza for Osseo against Cam Ross for the Cardinals.
Big cheering section for Cam Ross here tonight. When I talked to Coach Johnson about Cam, Joe, he said, what a welcome return. He missed all of last season with an injury, and what a great addition that he's back with this team.
Had a solid year on the football field as well.
He's a well-built young man.
Trying to get in on the legs is Zaragoza, held at bay. And then just able to force his way through and get the takedown. And just lets him go. Ooh. Hip toss right to his back.
Oh,
and
wow.
All over.
Yeah, it didn't take
47 seconds.
Did not take long.
The hip toss is, when you get it and it works right, it's like the headlock. When you get it done right, it goes right to the back, and pretty much that's it. It's
Absolutely.
over.
Yeah, and that was a quick one, to say the least.
At 189 pounds for Osseo, we have Levi Aiken, and for Coon Rapids, Kenny Wells.
So they had sealed the victory with Skradsky's pin. Now just piling it on with a pin from Ross.
Yeah, and Kenny
Wells quickly gets the takedown on Levi Aiken.
Yeah, but then he let him up. Levi Aiken, just an 8th grader. I think he's going to have his work cut out for him against Kenny Wells tonight.
That is a very large 8th grader.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he definitely is.
Wrestling at 189.
Almost had him turned, but then kind of lost his leverage.
Well, it looked like he was going to let him go, and then he didn't. Kenny going to be warned for a potentially dangerous move. He's going to let Aiken up.
Well, yeah, again, Kenny's going to want to be aggressive from his feet, so he'll give that 1 point up.
Well, back-to-back first-period pins. He wants to keep up that streak. It's another takedown, but Aiken quickly to his stomach.
Oh, he'd love
Got control of that arm underneath, though, and he's working on getting him turned over right in the middle of the mat. Aiken trying to roll through it.
But he did. But
Aiken got caught by the legs of Kenny Wells. Wells trying to keep that arm and force him right back down. 45 seconds right in the middle of the mat. He's going to get back points. Pushes the lead to 9-2 in this first period.
I was just going to say a healthy 9-2 lead.
Got him turned over again. 12 seconds left in the period.
They see him looking up at the time left, see how much he's got.
Aiken able to roll back out of it. 3 more near fall points. A 10-point lead at 12-2 to end the first period.
Yeah, it's a pretty healthy first period for Kenny Wells.
Wells is the guy, he's been a captain since his sophomore year.
Yep.
So I've had the opportunity to talk to him a couple of times throughout his career, both as a wrestler and a football player here at Coon Rapids, and a very driven young man.
Yes.
And especially this year, I was not there when they did the preview interviews this year, but just listening to him and knowing it's his last chance to make a run at state, expect him to be in the best shape of his life and fighting hard come section time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
JV match has already ended. Wells.
2-point takedown, Red.
Kind of a weird takedown.
Yeah.
Quarter Nelson applied, and Aiken getting flipped to his back in
Oh, now he's in
a
trouble.
world of trouble, and
There it is.
There it is at 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
With a victory by
Another
fall,
pin for the
2
Cardinals.
minutes and 48 seconds, Kenny Wells.
3 straight now, 7 on the night. 2 matches to go. And they have their heavyweight open, so chances are this is going to be our last event right here. Markel Clerk for Osseo against Aiden Hollister for the Cardinals.
No, I think it's going to be. Aiden Becker.
Aiden Becker.
I should have just said it was going to be Aiden.
Aiden, yeah, you would have been right.
So Becker against Clerk.
In the building.
Red's in the house as always. Wouldn't
No
be the same without him.
Becker shot hard, but not able to finish it off. Stays after it. Clark spreading out,
Yeah, we're still looking.
ending up over the top.
Yeah, still looking for those first points here in the first period.
Becker staying on that one leg now. Had the double and really got in nice and deep for the double, just wasn't able to finish it. Not able to hold on to the single either. Stays with it underneath and keeps Clerk from getting him turned around. And now Merkel Clerk finally gets the first points with a takedown. 30 seconds to go in the first period.
He's got good position on top. Becker just trying to get out of it, get that escape.
1 point red.
Clasping penalty point awarded to Aiden Becker. Buzzer will sound. A 2-1 lead for Merkel Clerk.
Green chooses down.
And he will start on the bottom here in the second period.
Got to make sure he's got a little bit of equipment adjustment before we get started. Got to get that shoelace in there.
Clerk breaks free, gets spun around. He's not been able to fully escape. Now he has, but can turn it into a reversal and does.
Oh, now he's got him on his back. Oh, now he's Becker
in
a little bit of
a
trouble.
lot of trouble.
Yeah. There's the pin.
And that's a nice way for Osseo to end their streak without a pin. They had been pinned as I mentioned, 7 times.
On a time of 2 minutes and 31 seconds, Marco Clerk.
I mean, they don't even list any backups.
No.
Osseo is open.
Yep.
And for Coon Rapids, Hayden Skilling.
So Skillings will walk out and have his arm raised, take the forfeit, and the Cardinals will walk out of round 1 of this doubleheader with a 55-13 win.
Yeah, an impressive win for the Cardinals. They know coming in that, Osseo doesn't have the horses that Elk River does coming up, and they figured that they'd have a pretty good opportunity to get a score similar to this, and they have.
Well, and it's nice that some of the big guns got early pins against Osseo and should be relatively fresh for the match against Elk River. And we will take a break, and we will be back with the second half of this doubleheader on CTN Light after this.